And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we good. Bet. It is on. Don't want to make the same mistake like I did that one time for part 2. I messed up whenever we went down a iceberg rabbit hole kind of thing. Which, honestly, we might what? We might watch another one today. There we go. Got there in the end. It's okay. Oh my gosh, where'd y'all go? Well, bye then. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Whatever. It's fine. The rest of us are vibing here. It's okay. We're going to watch another iceberg. I'm not sure which one. I had a handful, honestly. The Abyssal Detective is his name. And honestly, I've been getting into his videos a little bit. I think I found a new channel to react to and all that. Honestly. We might watch him. There's a little short that I found. It's a random thing while I was scrolling through. So I'm going to show it off. Just a little bit. For any FNAF fans and all that. So, hang on one second. Boom. That screen wasn't supposed to show up earlier. I screwed up in my streaming a little bit. But it's okay. This right here. This is cool. Everybody look. Cinema. One, maybe not cinema, but vibes nonetheless. Look at that animation! It's so smooth! It's a little bouncy. Look at that. 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 It's a freaking zombie boy. Anyway. This dope as frick, though. Honestly. I love that. 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 Anyway. Oh, wait. Hang on. I think I went the wrong area. Hang on one second. History. No, I'm not looking at that. Yeah. I was watching this earlier. Failing themed bars, all that good stuff. I've been watching a lot of cringy videos too lately. Not only for the fact of making myself feel a little better so I'm not too crazy. I'm just kidding. That sounds so mean. Some people in these videos aren't that bad. Some people are just like doing their own thing and I can understand. It may turn out a little cringy. But it's not horrible. Some people are just themselves, honestly. And then other people are just buttholes. Just buttholes, honestly. Oh my gosh, I need to watch that at some point. I forgot I saved all these. But anyway, it's in here. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. What was it that I was, like, looking for? I've thought about watching this, honestly. The Karen Freak Out. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already seen this video. Or at least know what that is. But I've thought about rewatching that. Like, the whole thing. This one. The whole thing just in. We might do that today, honestly. I don't know. But what was I looking for specifically? Ooh, Teto. Stuff like this. Here's my reaction stuff. Here's one of them. No, this was one of the other ones, honestly. Abyssal Observer. I hope y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Y'all can see that. Y'all can see that. That's not too far away. Just right under. Am I that big in the shot, though? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm looking at something else. Never mind, never mind. Don't pay me no attention. Let me see here. We might... Let's do this one. Most disturbing, My Strange Addiction Iceberg. It's you! If y'all can't tell. Ah! Hang on one second. Oh my gosh almighty. Hang on, I'm not ready yet. I don't even think I did a full-on introduction for this video. Hello, YouTube. How's it going? Rabbits, hares. How are all y'all doing? Rabbits, no. Bunnies and hares. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that. Rabbits are all y'all together. All y'all together. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? You guys are great, by the way, if nobody's told you. Hi. I hope you're having a great day or night, whatever the frick time it is, wherever you are. Today, if you can't tell, like I said, Iceberg watch. Clearly haven't made that clear. We are watching Disturbing, My Strange Addiction Iceberg. This might be very interesting. However, since it says most disturbing, I'm going to say this right now. Besides the warning of flashing images shown, might be a trigger warning for anybody, just in case of, like, anything comes up of, like, a physical interacting kind of thing. I don't want to say gory or anything. I have seen a Strange Addiction episode of like a woman picking scabs, so anything like that. That's what I mean by triggering, or anything that have to do with chemicals or anything like that. Just viewer discretion advised. Pretty much. So yeah, just to be better safe than sorry, all that good stuff. We're watching it from Abyssal Detective, like I said. Yep, from him. He's super cool. Shout out to him for the awesome videos. He makes really good stuff, honestly. And he has an immaculate mustache. If any of y'all care about that, I do. He puts in the hard work. You could see it. It shines every time the light hits him. So, credit where credit is due, my friend. For the content and the stash, okay? Like, I'm here for the content, but stash pretty nice too. What? Nothing. Shut up. Anyway, you're too loud. Stop. The video's playing. Don't be rude.
I like to drink when I'm reading, when I'm relaxing.
22 addictions, 7 levels. I've spent hours compiling the most disturbing compulsions ever aired on TV.
This is what I mean.
We'll start with some very odd and unusual ones first, then go deeper into addictions so extreme.
Oh, I remember that.
Into life-threatening territory. So let's start at the tip of the iceberg.
See, look what I mean. Immaculate mustache. That thing is thick too. Good gracious. Good gracious almighty. Amazing mustache.
Level 1. 7,000 shots of heat. They're lying side by side on the bathroom floor, arguing over who goes first. But this isn't about the shower or the sink. It's about something far more disturbing.
My name is Trina, and I live in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Cool.
Perfect.
And I'm addicted to coffee enemas.
Trina and her husband are introduced in this episode of Strange...
This is a great start, by the way. Enema. I love coffee as much as the next person, but I would never go that far. Enema. Isn't that like cleaning the colon? Or something? I'm pretty sure it's something along those lines.
As a couple whose entire life revolves around coffee enemas. This is a routine they do several times a day and have reportedly done nearly 6,000 times since they started. The behavior began after Trina received ongoing stomach problems and searched online for natural ways to make herself better. She read about coffee enemas and decided to try one.
That can't be overall. Why not just use water and see how that goes first? Because you could get decaf. Is the caffeine okay to, like... Will that do anything? I don't know. I may be overthinking it. Unless it helps her, like, stay awake more often than just consuming it regularly, then maybe. Just saying. Like... We don't know if that's another benefit of it. We have no idea. We can't confirm or deny unless she says it. Maybe. I don't know. Just a thought.
I had a lot of stomach problems, digestive problems, problems with my kidney, my liver. I started to do research and it led...
And I figured out that I should shove Dunkin' Donuts up my butt. So, I feel great now. Okay? I'm running on Dunkin'. But, I'm not like every other girl, so I'm running it a different way. I'm so sorry.
And immediately, I really started to feel the benefits and actually felt like I was living life for the first time in years.
After her
Did she have a bonnet on?
She felt less bloated, which
What, you didn't get coffee in your hair?
So she kept doing it. Over time, that occasional attempt became a fixed daily practice.
Oh no.
Now, instead of drinking coffee, she, alongside her husband, brews it for the enema. They let it cool to what they think is a safe temperature, then pour it into enema kits. They do the procedure together, lying side by side on the bathroom floor while they wait for it to work. Then they clean up and sometimes repeat it again the same day, often more than once.
That can't be safe, though. Like, for real? Is an enema, like, doing it that often? A day? I don't know if that's safe, let alone a coffee enema. I don't know if that... You know what? Frick it. Hang on. We're here. Let's just... Hang on. I can't believe I'm putting this in my search history. Good gracious. Benefits of, How do you spell it? Enema? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Coffee enemas are a type of alternative therapy that involves injecting brewed caffeinated, so it is caffeinated, coffee into the rectum and colon, historically popularized by Garrison therapy to treat cancer and chronic illness. To treat cancer? How does that help treat cancer? Proponents claim they detox the liver, improve energy. Well, yeah, it's caffeinated. I was about to say. And treat various ailments. High quality clinical evidence is limited, and medical experts warn of serious potential fatal risks. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Hang on. Benefits: liver and gallbladder detox, constipation relief. Well, if it's like regular enemas, coffee enemas can provide temporarily relief from constipation by hydrating and stimulating the colon. How does it hydrate? Coffee dehydrates you. How does that make sense? Stimulating the colon, causing muscles to contract. Is it just from the hot brewed like liquid? It can't be from like hydrating. I don't get that. Coffee dehydrates you legitimately, so that's why I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Then again, you're not like drinking it consumption kind of thing, but you're still taking it into your body, so I have no idea. Improved energy and mental clarity. Mental, really. Users often report increased energy, or feelings of well-being after a session. Well-being. What? Just go to the gym. Do something else that's better. Pain reduction. Some users believe it helps lower chronic pain and inflammation. Lack of evidence. Okay. Oral coffee consumption is more effective at introducing caffeine into the system. Yes, drinking it. Gulp. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Don't insert it up your butt. That's not what coffee's for. And is associated with liver health benefits without the risk of rectal... Wait, what? Effective introducing caffeine into the system and associated with liver health. Coffee can help with liver health? According to Medscape. Mayo Clinic. Mayonnaise. What? Mayonnaise. Rectal burns. Yep. Electrolyte imbalances. Again. Potassium and... sodium. Uh-oh. Death. I didn't think it would be that bad. There are documented cases of death related to electrolyte disturbances and self-associated coffee items. Yeah. So maybe not doing it that often will probably be better for you. Like, I get one, maybe. Why coffee, though? How do you get... Who woke up one day and thought, I don't want to put this pot in a mug. I want to insert it in the other way. Uno reverse that thing. No! What? How do you get to that point? How do you not even get to the point? What made you think? I have no idea. I have so many questions. That's going way too far back.
Is built around this process. In one part of the episode, they even argue over who gets to use the bathroom first because they both feel it's urgent.
I wanted to go first this morning.
What difference is
You
it?
could have asked.
You snooze, you lose.
That moment shows
Oh my gosh.
just how much the habit has taken over their lives. Repeated use of enemas, especially with coffee, can cause serious problems like infections, loss of body salts, and long-term damage to the bowels. However, even after hearing these dangers from doctors, the couple reveal they have no plans of stopping.
I understand that there are risks if I continue to do this behavior, but I feel like the rewards of feeling great and having a happy attitude, I feel like it's way too much to live without.
People feel happy doing drugs, too. That doesn't mean you should still do it. That doesn't make any sense. They went to a doctor. A doctor. They went to a freaking doctor, okay? And the doctor said you should stop because there is actual problems with you doing it, let alone that much a day. I don't even remember how much he said they do it a day. I'm shaking my whole desk. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking out. Just stop. No, stop. You actually went to a doctor. He told you. And then you proceeded to just keep going. That's smart. Good job.
I plan to continue in the short term doing coffee enemas, and I'm just going to possibly see another doctor, get a second opinion.
The episode ends.
They're probably going to tell you the same thing! You stupid! Ah! What? These people are real.
this, with the couple making it clear that the routine will remain.
Don't let them into a Starbucks. Don't let them into a Dunkin'. Don't let them into a 7 Brew. Don't let them into anywhere. Anywhere. Don't even let them into a Krispy Kreme's. They serve coffee there. Don't let them. Okay? No. No. No.
A permanent part
No.
of their lifestyle. I mean,
Good
really, I've
God.
just got one question for them. Cream or sugar?
Cream. Cream, please.
Two-ply eater. 34-year-old Kesha sits in front of the camera, calmly rips off a piece of tissue, and puts it in her mouth. This is a daily behavior that has followed her through school into adulthood and
How do
now
you-
into every private moment of her life.
How do you...
I love eating toilet paper. I started eating toilet paper probably in the 6th grade.
Kesha eats as many as 150 squares of
This place about to blow. Oh. Her bowels are about to blow. Sorry. From eating that much. Like, she's a grown woman. She is a grown woman. Number one. Number two, how do you get to the point of... I'm not in full screen. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. How do you get to the point of... Your nails are beautiful, by the way. Squirrel. How do you get to the point of you figuring out that you like to eat toilet paper? I don't get it. How do you get... I'm probably going to have that mindset the entire time watching My Strange Addiction. Honestly. With this kind of... like, video, absolutely, I'll be freaking out. Oh my gosh. The only benefit that I could see is that if she met up with the people in the first part of level 1, right? They wouldn't need a wipe anymore. She probably doesn't even need a wipe anymore, okay? These people in the first part doing the coffee enema, they should do that, honestly, be just fine. They'll be just fine. Get that extra little gunk out of there. I'm sorry, that was really gross. I'm sorry. I hope you're not eating, by the way. If I would have known this video would have started that way, I probably would have said, don't eat anything. Don't eat anything. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. And better yet, unless he brought it up. No, it was brought up in the... I'll say it later if I remember. Never mind.
every day.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
This means that over the years, she has consumed well over 1 million individual sheets of tissue paper.
Oh,
For her,
Charmin's
the appeal of eating
getting
tissue
bank
paper
off of
does
her.
not come from the taste. Rather, it comes from the soft way the paper dissolves in her mouth.
I think I crave it because I love the way the toilet paper feels on my tongue, how it dissolves when it hits my tongue.
She describes
Just get
the
cotton
sensation
candy.
as comforting enough to calm her nerves during stressful moments. She even admits that she prefers a specific type of toilet paper, explaining that 2-ply feels thicker and softer.
My favorite is,
Well, that's kind of what it's for.
and the reason
For TLC's sake, this one. They can't say brands or whatever. They're not paying us. Okay, stinks. Okay, stinky. Frick. Stinkies. Either way, like, for it dissolving, that's a texture thing, which I can get. I don't like certain foods because of the texture. I don't like beans, okay? Refried beans, they're mushy, they're yucky, they're gross. Like, the taste is fine. The texture's just weird. So I can kind of relate for that sake. However, this isn't food, so I don't fully relate to it. If you want something that dissolves on your tongue, get some, like I said, cotton candy. Cotton candy, okay? If you consume it as much as you do with this, there's still going to be a health benefit of diabetes, okay? Yucky, cavities. Don't like it, okay? But it's a better thing and more relatable and probably more better treatment. No, better treatment. You can find better things to help you out with that than eating toilet paper.
is because it's 2-ply and it's easier to digest than some of the 2-ply toilet paper.
You want to know what's easier to digest? Food. Mashed potatoes. Cotton candy. Chicken. Garlic breadsticks. Yogurt. Anything else but that. But that. Don't do that, okay? I bet if you chew a chicken bone, it'd be better. Don't do that, by the way. But I'm saying... No.
She talks about it almost sounds like she's describing a favorite snack to someone rather than something that could potentially harm her body.
Is she in public
Behavior
eating
is
that?
not
Oh my
limited
gosh,
to her
that's
home
weird.
Either, because she takes the habit out to public places
What
like
did I say?
restaurants, movie theaters, and inside her car.
When I'm in my car, I keep a roll in my glove compartment box, and I'll just grab the toilet paper.
I mean, while you're driving? While you're driving? What if you choke while you're driving? I bet you for her that's like a DUI, pretty much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. This, I understand if she's parked, like, technically, like, you're out in public, okay? Like, you're in your own car, so you're in your own, like, little boxed area, but still, you're in public. That's like a 50-50 thing with me, but that's just the Gabby mindset. That's just the Hatter mindset, okay? But anywhere else, don't do that. Leave that at home. Leave that at home behind closed doors. Pfft, my hair's in my mouth. Leave that at home, okay? In the bathroom. Or in your pantry.
Don't pay attention to you eating toilet paper is the movie theaters. It's dark in there, so you can like sneak a couple of sheets in with no one even noticing.
Oh my
A
god.
psychiatrist explained to Kesha that regular consumption of
Don't put tissue in front of her. What's wrong with you? You're gonna trigger something. What's wrong with you?
can lead to intestinal blockages
Yeah.
and damage to the digestive tract.
Yeah.
But the turning
Because it's
point
not
for Kesha
digestible.
happens when producers place the exact amount of tissue paper she eats in a single day in front of her. The moment she sees the pile, it finally hits her just how far the habit has gone and how normal it had become without her even noticing.
Stop! Oh god, she's seasoning it. Sorry.
That I've been eating for like so long.
A day.
For the first time, she realizes that the habit has grown far beyond her control. At the end of the episode, Kesha has managed to cut back from daily consumption to only twice a week. This is not a full recovery, but
No,
it's the
that's
first
still
time
bad.
more than 2 decades that the addiction hasn't been in full control.
Okay. I mean, she made progress.
Level 2,
Uh-oh.
menthol highs.
Huh?
Danielle was still very young when she was first exposed to menthol, and she later described the sensation as surprisingly intense and memorable.
I remember the first time I put it on my chest because I was sick. And
Oh,
it just
so
felt
this... Okay. For some reason, working in retail, like, as a cashier, the only thing that I really, like, get asked about, and, like, menthol repeated to me majority of the time, was menthol cigarettes. Like, yeah, you get your pharmacy stuff and everything, but that people don't ask that. As a cashier, they just give it to you. They're like, can you ring this up for me? And that's it. I hear that more so from that. So I was thinking, like, for some reason I was thinking about it, like, in smoking it kind of thing. I don't know why. Listen. I never said I was normal. That's the only way that it came up to me. But no. I can kind of get this one from menthol. It smells nice. It's a nice cooling sensation. However, with medicine, this may not be as pretty as I think it's going to be.
good to me. I wanted
Or as
to
nice.
taste it, and it just went on from there.
That moment
Wanna
unlocked
taste
something
it?
she couldn't let go of, and from that point on, her life gradually became ruled by a craving in ways that most people couldn't imagine.
Mint chip ice cream. Mint chip ice cream. Just eat some of that. Don't eat menthol. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put some mint in your tea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get some minty toothpaste first thing in the morning. That's good. Don't eat it at the tube. Just do that. They even make mint leaves. Just do that. Put it in tea. Okay? It's fine. Just do that. Okay? Mint chip ice cream is amazing. Don't do that. Trident gum. Extra. Just do that. Okay? Extra has like 3 different types of like mintiness. Polar ice, spearmint, peppermint. Don't do menthol. Don't do it.
Danielle is a
Not like
33-year-old
this.
woman from San Antonio who has been addicted to Vicks Vapo Rub for
Oh,
over
God.
2 decades. Every day, she cycles through an
That's a third of her
alarming
life so
amount
far.
of Vapor Rub products, spending over $350 a month just feeding the habit.
Oh gosh,
But it's
no.
much more than just rubbing it under her nose. Danielle licks it, smears it into her eyelids, and brews it into her tea. She's built a routine of careful, repeated applications that bring her what she calls a menthol high. She also admits she cannot go longer than 30 minutes without using it, and if she doesn't...
That looks disgusting. That looks so disgusting. That looks so bad. And she has a tongue piercing. Is that good for the... I wouldn't think it would do anything. AI viewers. Exiled, deploy. Man, how about you get banned, leave me alone. I know it's a bot, I don't care, but still. Don't do that. Anyway. That's as unnecessary as this! The bots are as unnecessary as this, as all these addictions, honestly. But that can't be good. Like, I wouldn't think that's good. With a tongue piercing, I wouldn't think it would do anything, but still, it's like... It's one of those things that's not supposed to be there. And the body's supposed to take in like that. So that's why I'm like...
Get her hit, she becomes
that
anxious
tweaks me
and
out.
agitated. Her reliance on it is so strong that she often hides
She
the
hide-
vapor rub to avoid judgment from family and friends.
And a shoe!
Has never experienced
Oh my
a
gosh.
full medical emergency.
Them shoes nasty. Wait, hold up. I know you got your money out of these shoes, girl, but like... If you're gonna hide it, why would you put it here? Your feet gotta stink. You can't smell no menthol. You smelling sweat. You smelling dirt. You smelling, if you're not careful enough with your steps, poop. That dog doo-doo. Girl. Ew. Don't put it there. Good gracious, don't put it there.
From using vapor rub, so she uses that to rationalize everything. If nothing major has gone wrong yet, she reasons, then it must be safe. But camphor, one of the key ingredients in vapor rub, is toxic in large amounts. Prolonged
Exactly.
exposure, especially through indigestion or inhalation, can cause serious health problems, including seizures, liver damage, and even death. Eventually...
Oh my god, she's freaking... Oh my gosh. I thought so. Since it's like a medical thing. It's like literally an overdose.
Danielle agrees to visit a doctor, and there she learns that she's putting her organs at risk the more she keeps up the addiction.
About how much of that do you use per day?
I can go through a jar in a day.
Have you noticed any bad side effects?
No, actually I haven't.
My immediate reaction is that this cannot be good for your health.
Despite the health checkup and
Too much of a good
heartfelt
thing.
plea from her girlfriend, Danielle is unable to fully let go from her menthol craving. By the end of the episode, it's revealed that she's still battling with the addiction.
Freaking A.
Wet clumps.
That
Evan
sounds
reaches
horrible.
into the shower drain, pulls out a tangled
Oh.
wet clump of hair, and holds it in his hands. Then he brings it to his nose. This is not a...
No! This is disgusting. How do you have an addiction like this? No! Is he a plumber? Because that makes sense, but still, that's gross. Why? He looked like he had a freaking hamster in his hand.
One-time incident. Evan has been addicted to pulling hair out of drains for 6 years, and the compulsion has only gotten worse. He finds intense satisfaction
It looks like a
in
rat.
the texture. Long brown hair is his favorite. He's figured out whose bathrooms produce the best results, and he waits until he's alone to sneak into them. From the outside...
Hold on. No, wait. Is for real? Does he mean like breaking and entering? That can't be good. Has he been arrested for this? Has he oh my gosh. People are weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say that though, in case if this is like an actual mental thing that people have, because sometimes like watching the actual episodes, they'll say it all started whenever someone passed away or whenever I had depression kind of thing. So it's like, dang. This is like a coping mechanism kind of thing. Some of it can be, but this just seems weird. He waits until like the person leaves to unclog the drain, like a friend, like that's what I mean. Breaks and enters into their house just to clog their drains. Like, yeah, the chores are done, but still, like, that's not okay. At least I hope it's not like that. I hope he doesn't do that. Hopefully it's just like a family member or something, so it's like Not actually breaking and entering, but still.
Nothing about Evan stands out. He's 28, has a partner, a job, and friends who care about him.
Well, that's
But
good.
behind closed
That's what's up.
doors, he lives with one of the most private and boundary-crossing compulsions the show has ever featured. The addiction started 6
Why do
years
they gotta put him in
earlier,
such a
shortly after
awkward-
the show has ever.
Why do they gotta do, like, the creepy kind of, like, stance for him when he looks like a blacked out, like, shadow person? What? Don't do him dirty like that. Come on, man.
Featured. The addiction started 6
Seems so
years
mean.
earlier, shortly after his father died.
What did I
That
say?
moment triggered a period of anxiety and isolation for him, so pulling hair from drains gave him a strange sense of relief and control.
How do you get
What makes
into
the
that,
story
though?
especially alarming is how Evan actively looks for hair to pull out. Long brown hair, as we said, is his favorite.
Ask her to pull out some hair. Long brown hair is probably my favorite. It has to be slimy. It has to be wet.
For me, it has to be in the trash, okay? You look at my hairbrush, it looks like a hamster is, like, just having a slumber party with me in my bathroom every time I try to brush my teeth. So, no, I don't keep it, though. Wet, slimy? No. Ew. No. The fact that he has a preference of, like, brunettes or blondes is weird enough. Like, gross, okay? I don't want to know what he thinks of redhead hair. Like, what is that, a shiny Pokemon to him or something? Don't answer that. I have no idea.
He also has figured
That's
out
weird.
whose bathrooms will provide the best results, and he waits until he's alone to sneak into them.
How?
This is an addiction that doesn't just affect him, because now it also violates the privacy of others without their knowledge or consent.
So he is breaking and entering.
It's an insecurity of mine. It's something that kind of eats at me.
For years, no one knew about this strange addiction. One of the hardest moments in the episode happened when Evan sat down with his long-term friend and finally confessed the truth.
That I'm addicted to pulling hair out of shower drains.
That's
It's like some sort of a
hi.
anxiety relief for me.
Okay.
Evan,
Yeah.
He also admits
Oh, please.
that the majority of the hair he collects comes from women's strains. He further revealed that he likes their texture more and can tell when it belongs to someone he finds attractive. Eventually, Evan agrees to speak with a doctor and
Okay, that's actually creepy. That's actually creepy. I mean, devil's advocate. I prefer him to do that than actually kidnap women. So, you know what? It could be worse. I'm probably not helping. Let me stop.
During the session, they explain just how dangerous the habit is. Beyond the psychological issues, physically digging into drains exposes
Dang,
him
this
to
is good.
serious bacteria and mold that can cause
Oh.
infections or even systemic illness. If he continues, he could end up in the hospital with long-term complications. Even after coming clean and receiving medical warnings, at the end of the episode,
say it like
it's
that?
clear that Evan is still unable to quit fully. I don't know, Evan,
Shoot.
maybe lean into it, become a plumber, you know? They always say, do what you love.
I mean, honestly, yeah. That and, like, plumbers, they probably... With plumbers, they would have to have, like, a safety kind of, like, code kind of thing. They always have, like, some masks if it's, like, that bad of a job, and then, like, gloves and everything. I didn't think there would be, like, a disease thing with it. But if you think about it, like, with certain... Not furniture. Frickin' A. The tubs, tiles, all that stuff gets... lime, calcium deposits, or whatever that kind of thing is. Like, that does make sense. I didn't think you could get a disease from that, though. Oh my goodness. Crip! Rub some pine Sol on there. It's okay. I'll be fine.
Control.
My name's Kimberly.
Oh,
I'm
no.
26 years old. I live in a small town in Virginia with my
Please don't.
He wants to go get the kitties.
and I'm addicted to laxative.
All Kimberly wanted
Oh
to
my
do
gosh! No. No, 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 no. Not a pill. Not a pill. Not a pill. Please, no, not a pill. Laxatives? For real? You can't say she's addicted to that crap because it's all gone. So, like, that's out the window. You can't say that, but, like, what? How do you... I'm gonna keep saying this the entire time. How do you get addicted to that? How does that work? How does... Kimberly, darling, sweetheart, honey bun. How, why, when, what? Kim!
Was lose some weight, and she did.
Oh.
But it would introduce her to a pill that would slowly take complete control of her life.
They look like Skittles.
Kimberly's habit started at 15 after she'd gained weight during her first year in school. A roommate suggested laxatives as a way to drop pounds quickly.
My roommate told me about the laxatives. The more I took, I felt like the better the result. So I just kept taking more and more.
You have to get an overdose from that. Like, taking medication, like, a handful of medication, like, no matter what it is, I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know, but, like, taking any kind of medication, a handful of it cannot be good whatsoever. That will screw you up. Don't ever do that. Don't do that. Especially for something like that. Go to the gym, take a run, walk up and down some stairs, like, hello? It's so much better that way. And you feel like, okay, I don't go to the gym, but honestly, I used to go to the gym, only from, like, doing sports in high school and track and all that. As much as I hated waking up at 6 in the morning, like, this is mainly from college at this point. Yeah, in college and everything. I had such a good coach. Like, he didn't just, like, okay, we're doing this exercise. No, he knew, like, the anatomy of the body. And, like, understood how the muscles work and, like, lung capacity and all that kinds of stuff. He figured out what the body is capable of and what functions it could do. And then made workouts based off what the body can do and what would be most effective with how it's going to react kind of thing. So he was smart. He was a smart freaking coach. He was the best coach that I had. Compared to high school, I got real training from that. Oh my gosh. He was amazing. However, he was like too strict and just wanted us to get the job done no matter what. Like, he did, like, barely any breaks kind of thing. It was kind of annoying, but, like, I get where he's coming from. Like, you have to put in the work. But the way they did it was kind of dumb. But whenever he did push us to get the job done, especially when we had the time to do it, 6 in the morning, at least, minimum, you're running 6 miles. Minimum 6 miles. Okay? You are never under 6 miles in the morning. And then, in the afternoon, gym. Weightlifting. And honestly, I don't have the arms. Like, no matter how much I worked out, my arms could not, they don't, nothing. You get ramen noodle arms. But since I was a runner, I was a distance runner, my lower body and, like, all this from down looked amazing, looked immaculate. Oh my gosh. And not only for the fact of, like, dang, I look good, but, like, I achieved this. Like, I worked hard for this kind of thing. Like, you feel so accomplished. So, it's so much better. And you feel like you actually earned it instead of, like, taking a handful of pills. Like, yeah, you look great, girl, but, like, there's such an easier... It may not be easy because you're, like, pushing your body and everything, depending on how hard you want to work out. You don't have to push to, like, weightlift. You don't have to weightlift or anything, but some physical activity is so much better than some pills, honestly. Honestly. And this isn't just for, like, reacting to Kimber kind of thing, or Kimberly, whatever. In general. Like, anybody who's watching this and thinking about doing some crap like this, or, like, taking Ozempic, better yet, Ozempic, don't freaking do that. Physical is so much better for you, and in the long run, when you're older, it'll be so much better for you, okay? Go for, like, a mile run. A mile, if not that half a mile. At least some type of physical activity where it feels like, dang, I did some work today. You'll feel so much better. It's like a factory reset when you wake up. It's so much good. It's like dopamine. It's so good. It is amazing. Reminds me of my JROTC instructor. I feel that. Oh, Toki, what's up? How you doing, bruh? But yeah, no, for real, honestly. Like, it sucks, like, in the moment. It's like, oh my god, I'm so tired, my body. But when you're done, it's like, dang. I got some work done today. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now you look good. You look snatched. You look like a snack. All that good stuff. I may be going too much into it. But, like, you know what I mean? It pays off in the end. It pays off so much in the end.
I've probably lost around 50 pounds.
Kimberly tried them.
Just do a run! Just run! It's so much better!
Immediately saw changes on the scale.
Holy
This
moly.
made her believe the pills were helping her stay in control.
She
started
toned.
using them regularly, and
She
over
has no body
time,
fat.
occasional use escalated into an addiction.
Ain't no
And
way.
over time, that occasional use
Ain't no way she took a handful of those in one sitting. If she do I have a bug on my wall? Oh no, it's a shadow. Okay, but sorry, I freaked out for a second. I thought there was a buggy on my wall. If she took that handful, that much of laxatives, I'm gonna lose my crap like she should. I'm just kidding. Sorry. What's up, King? What a great time for you to pop in. How you doing? How's it going? Hey, how you doing? You look great, by the way.
escalated into an addiction.
Yeah.
Within a few years, she was consuming enormous quantities of laxatives. She reports taking tens of thousands.
Oh my Bob almighty. I swear to Bob and all things square. She is not going through that. I bet you this is a month's worth. Awkward. Yeah. Well, it was awkward. Now it's just devastating. I bet you this is like a month's worth. Or 2 weeks. But not even a month. That's too long. This is like 2 weeks worth for her. 2 weeks worth. I'll say that.
Thousands of laxative pills each year and using them every day for 5 consecutive years. At her worst, daily intake climbed into the hundreds.
Look at how much she's
The
taking.
addiction shaped how she lived each day. She stayed close to bathrooms and planned her schedule around the pill's effects.
I've almost completely isolated myself from everyone. I just want to be at home and take my laxatives and be near the bathroom. Well, when I first started taking the laxatives, it would make me extremely sick and I would have to spend more time in the bathroom.
She also invested.
Yeah, because your body isn't allowed. I don't want nothing of this crap, so I'm out. I mean, you want one of her laxatives? You don't have to take any of that. She's got you. She'll hook you up.
Maintaining her weight loss strategy, spending hundreds of.
Girl, you're fine. Look at
She
you.
also invested heavily in maintaining her.
Get your arm out the way. Get your dang arm out the way. Get out of the way.
To spend more time in the bathroom.
She also invested
Rapid fire.
heavily in
Look at her. This is her pants are going inward. Look at how it bends in. She doesn't need any more laxatives. She does not. She has no body fat on her whatsoever. That is unhealthy. Unhealthy. Whenever your tattoo warps into you, that is unhealthy. Okay? She don't need any laxatives. She's making every other girl jealous from how snatched in she is. That's not even snatched. That's just divot. No, stop taking them. That's so unsafe. She has no reason to take them. She has no reason to take them anymore.
In the years after she started, Kimberly had been hospitalized after developing a bleeding ulcer linked to a repeated strain on her digestive system.
I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. So interesting. I don't understand.
Can disrupt electrolyte balance and interfere with
Let me know if that's too loud.
function, creating a real risk of organ failure or cardiac arrest. Despite these consequences, she continued using laxatives. When she finally opened up to her
Why?
mother, the emotional conversation pushed her to seek professional help.
Please do.
How do you
Please.
feel about yourself, given the fact that you have these issues having to take laxatives every day?
I don't feel very good.
During the medical evaluation, she was told something
She's probably pushing it out right then. Probably. Honestly? Yes. Honestly.
that shattered
Honestly.
her perception. Her weight was within a healthy range. Hearing that information caused her to break down emotionally, realizing that years of extreme behavior had not been medically necessary.
You're healthier than you think you are. That's wonderful news. Does that sound bad?
Yeah, it does.
Doctors explained that her colon was becoming dependent on stimulant laxatives and could eventually lose its ability to function normally. They warned
Oh,
that
Lord.
if she did not stop, the damage could become permanent or life-threatening. Kimberly agreed to enter structured treatment, and over the course of the episode, she began reducing her intake dramatically.
Please stop
from
taking them.
extremely high daily numbers to around 20 pills daily. If you thought what we've seen...
That's still too much. That's still too much. Still too much. She shouldn't even be taking them. The doctor said she's healthier than you... Oh my gosh. She's healthier than she thinks she is. She has no reason to be taking them things. Honestly.
So far was intense. It's only going to get worse.
Oh,
Hit that
joy!
Subscribe button, and let's keep going.
Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Oh my goodness. Yay!
Level 3. Cleaned to the core.
Oh boy.
For
What's that mean?
Tempest, what she craved most of the time wasn't food or drink. It was something far more corrosive.
Chaos Emerald?
I'm 19 years old. I'm in college.
Move that mouse out of the way.
And I'm addicted to eating laundry detergent and soap.
You know she did the Tide Pod challenge. Not even for the trend. Because if she's doing this, she's popping them. That's probably her same thing as doing a shot for her. Oh my gosh. Are people trying to die on this show? What's happening? This is not safe. Don't do this at home. Don't do any of these things. Don't do anything. From this point in the video to this point in the video. Ooh, I recognize her. I know what that one is. I've seen this one. These are old episodes. Yeah, don't do any of this. None of this. Nobody do anything, any of these things that these people are doing. No matter if it's a stupid addiction or a real dangerous addiction, don't do any of it. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't. For real, don't. It is unsafe entirely. It's not necessary. Pretty much everything that we have gone over so far is like the doctors do not recommend because there's health issues involved and could lead, if persistent, dead. You will die. Don't do this. Do not do this.
Had been eating soap and laundry detergent regularly for 6 months. The compulsion began with her placing a single fingertip in powdered detergent.
Stop.
After she licked it off, she enjoyed the way the bubbles felt in her throat and how the strong perfume of the chemicals gave her a strange sense of calm.
Just eat some Pop Rocks in the middle of a Bath and Body Works. Don't do that.
I take my 2 fingers.
Stop. Stop.
And it looks like this. Tastes like
health problems.
Sweet.
Health problems.
Salty.
Health problems.
Sour.
Health problems.
Bitter.
Health problems. That's what it tastes like. Health problems.
So this will add.
I just got the dogs riled up. They probably thought somebody was knocking on the door. Oh gosh. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh gosh. I riled up Milo. Oh no. I gotta calm down. I'm sorry.
Like 15 minutes.
This stuff is making me tweak out.
And I want some more.
That
for
quickly escalated into biting chunks off solid soap bars, chewing them, swallowing them, and repeating the
That's gonna feel like biting into a candle.
I eat the soap when I wash my hands. I eat the soap when I take a shower.
Stop.
I even eat the soap sometimes, like in my bed. When I think about the idea of the soap and laundry detergent cleansing me, I basically mean I feel refreshed.
Within weeks,
stop.
Secretly
when you don't try this at home, makes me want to try it at home, not gonna lie. King, do not do any of this. I'm not kidding you. Don't do this. Don't do that. You are a grown man. You should know better. Don't do this. Do not do this. Don't do this. Stop. Today. Stop. Get some help. Today. Yesterday. Yesterday, get some help. Now. Then. Right now. No.
Bars of soap
we're not doing this. Not in this rabbit hole.
Candy jars.
In candy jars. Good God.
More than 100 bars and countless handfuls of detergent. She hit her...
About to be a crappy situation. Not really, because it'll come out soapy. Sorry. That's the only benefit of this in the joking matter. Everything so far, the addictions that we have seen, will just lead down to cleaning yourself out. Legitimately, every single addiction so far is just cleaned out. It's just consumption of something that's not necessary, and it'll just go right through you or clean out your entire colon. Cool, great, but just don't do it. Don't do it. You will have health benefits, and the doctor will look at you thinking, the frick is wrong with you? Don't do it.
Her bed and inside drawers. She only ate when she was alone, so she trained herself to chew silently so no one would hear.
Oh my God.
Her mother was the first to notice something
Oh my Bob.
was wrong. Bars of soap vanished too fast, and the smell of chemicals became noticeable in Tempest's clothes and skin.
Oh my gosh.
When Tempest eventually visited the doctor's office, she was diagnosed with pica, an eating disorder where people compulsively consume non-food substances. But in Tempest's
That's a
case,
thing?
the condition had
Of course it's a thing. Wait, why am I asking that? Of course it's a thing. Look what we're watching. That was a dumb question. Good lord.
far beyond mild compulsion. She eventually admitted that the entire pattern began after a breakup. The pain of the separation triggered anxiety and obtrusive thoughts.
There it is.
The soap became a strange sensory way to mute them. It gave her something to
Wash
focus
away
on
the
and helped
nasty
her
memories.
dissociate. Her doctor explained that
No pun
the
intended.
dyes, perfumes, and chemical agents and detergent could destroy the lining of her stomach, damage her liver, or cause internal bleeding. She finally agreed to go to therapy and began cognitive treatment sessions that help with patterns of addiction.
I will definitely read the list of harms that Dr. Chung gave me, like every night before I go to sleep.
By the time her
Please
episode
do.
aired, Tempest had made significant progress and
Please
was
do.
still committed to seeing things through.
Oh, that's what's up.
Spoonfuls of toxic. Crystal's hand cradled the powder, and then dipping a finger into it,
Is that
she
baking
inserted
soda?
it into her mouth without hesitation.
Or is that
The
no?
routine
That's
was so rehearsed that there was almost no expression on her face.
That's a cleaning
Clearly,
product.
This wasn't new. Crystal had lived most of her life carrying a secret she believed she could never tell anyone.
No, that-
She
what is
had an
that?
addiction to eating household cleansers.
My name is Crystal. I have 5 beautiful children. And I have an odd habit of ingesting a household cleanser.
Oh
She had
my
spent decades
lord.
quietly ingesting cleaning substances multiple times each day, mixing
No.
the powder into a paste and consuming it in small, repeated doses.
No.
The appeal for her is not a rush or pleasure in the traditional sense. Instead, she is drawn to the gritty, sand-like texture that satisfies an internal urge she struggles to explain.
I like the texture,
No.
kind of grainy. Sometimes it's kind of like having sand in your mouth.
Why do you want that in your mouth? Why would you want sand in your mouth? Ew. Why would you want that? Just go to the beach and face plant. Don't do that. Don't. Ooh, that's not good to consume either, but still, no. Why? Why that? Why? Hello? Why? Why? No.
And I like the taste.
The addiction remained hidden for more than
How do you like the taste of a chemical? How do you like the taste of a chemical? You like the taste of a chemical? Drink a Diet Coke.
3 decades. Eventually, she confesses the habit to her mother.
Sorry. No diss to any Diet Coke drinkers, by the way. It's just, I feel like there's been so much... This is like a past conspiracy, whatever the flip. Like, there's no sugar in diet soda, so there's just, like, chemically kind of thingy-my-body, whatever. I don't know. It's just... I try to make a joke. Whatever.
The moment
It's just a
is
soda.
an
Whatever.
emotional one, with Crystal apologizing to her mother while promising to begin valuing her own life and health. But years of consuming abrasive chemicals have already caused visible damage. Crystal suffers from painful dental abscesses, and a dental examination confirms the worst case scenario.
Back in 1994.
Oh, it got to her teeth.
I had almost everyone had to have a root canal and a crown or a cap or a bridge.
The dentist explains that
Good
the
Lord.
cleanser's harsh chemical content has eroded her
Why does
enamel
your-
to the dentist explained
Why does your dentist look like a goth Harley Davidson bike owner? What the haze almighty? I mean, she looked good, don't get me wrong, but like, that's your dentist? That's a lie and a half. That is a lie. Where's her scrubs at? I have never seen a dentist in my life wear a leather jacket and everything, unless she just got here off of her Harley Davidson, her Kawasaki Ninja, whatever the flip. No, there's no way. There's no way. This is fake as frick.
Harsh chemical content has eroded her enamel.
She's wearing a ring too.
Point that all of her upper teeth must be removed. The cost of repairing the damage is far beyond what she.
How you get? She was taking the gloves on, and she has rings on her finger. This is so set up. TLC, you full of lies. The lying channel, not the learning channel. The lying channel. That's what it's named now. The lying channel.
She cannot pay. The dentist offers to perform the work for free on one condition: she must commit to quitting the cleansers entirely.
That's a good dentist right there. If that was real, holy moly, I got flashbanged.
This forces Crystal
wow.
to begin therapy where the deeper roots of the behavior finally surface.
If you can commit to me that you're going to stop eating the cleanser, I would like to do this work for you for free.
Mm-hmm. During the session, she reveals a traumatic childhood history of abuse that she had never fully processed. The therapist suggests
he's censoring it for the sake of like YouTube and younger audiences kind of thing, I'm pretty sure. But if that censorship is a little too loud, let me know. I could lower the volume on the video.
That consuming the cleanser might have become a coping mechanism that allowed her to feel more. At the end of the episode, she had drastically cut down her cleanser consumption and continued mental health treatments.
That's what's up. I was about to say, make her feel more. She's gonna feel more of her gums if she kept it up, and that dentist didn't come in, honestly. Glad she's getting the help, though. That's good, that's good.
Evelyn introduces herself with a simple confession.
Someone likes going into the washer and dryer like it's their own universal ride. Right? No? Sorry.
My name is Evelyn. I'm 27
good guess.
years old. I live in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and I'm addicted to drinking air freshener.
Her preference is very...
That's not a Listerine strip. Don't do that.
Specific. She has a favorite scent which she
That's not how you make your breath smell good.
Or fresh lemon type fragrance. She refuses to use anything else
what
because
the haze?
the smell and
what was that? Did a hair get on me? Hello? Sorry, I felt a tickle. Oh, it's okay. It was my hair. Ugh, that scared the frick out of me. Sorry, I thought there was a bug on me. Ooh. Ooh, that made me twitch. Oh, that.
There's a million air fresheners out there, but the one that I like is Fresh Linen. I've tried other scents, but I don't like them. None of them taste like they say they smell.
Evelyn goes through roughly...
They're not made for tasting, girl. What the flip-flop? Huh? What? Don't let her near for what? I'm losing my mind. Don't let her near Febreze Scan. Don't let her near Glade. Don't let her near Airwick. No, Airwick is different. I don't know. Be doing shots of that or something. The wall plugins. Good gracious, don't let her near it. Either way. Doesn't taste like they smell. They're not for tasting. Of course they're not going to taste like that. Just lick a towel. Take it out of the dryer. Just lick it. Just lick it. Do that with your... do it with your laundry. Not chemicals. Good gracious. I don't think there's a recommendation either. You're going to have lint all over your tongue. Blech. Blech.
20 cans of air freshener every week. Even carrying cans in her purse at all times,
oh, good Lord.
She never has to go without it. Instead of simply smelling it, she sprays it directly into her mouth, repeatedly, throughout the day, sometimes dozens of times. Sometimes she sprays the product into ice and chews the flavored cubes because she enjoys the sensation. Even more
she seasons her ice with it. Good Lord almighty, girl.
After spraying it into her mouth, she asks her fiancé for a kiss, showing how embedded the habit has become in her daily interaction.
My guy, you don't have to do that. Look, he's getting on to her. It's like, I'm sick of kissing your linen-smelling mouth. If your mouth smells like anything else that is not Colgate, then I don't want to kiss.
This has affected her work life as well. She struggles to function without frequent use and has to step away during shifts to spray the air freshener again.
Oh, good Lord!
At a furniture store.
She's walking in with that. Hello? What's up?
What are you doing?
I'm reacting to stuff. What's going on?
Oh,
You okay?
No, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to play Marvel Rivals.
Oh no, I'm in the middle of something, bro. I'm sorry. That's my brother. It's my brother. He was wondering if we would play Marvel Rivals. I haven't played that game in so long, honestly. I haven't played games in a hot minute. I've kind of been like on slummed out. Not slummed. That's probably not the right word. I apologize for anyone that's looking for like gameplay and all that stuff. I've been out of it with some of the games, honestly. I don't know what's going on with me. I've been like lacking in it. Like I'm losing interest in like playing some games. I gotta get into it. I gotta get back into it or something. If y'all have any game recommendations that are like crazy, wacky, fun, let me know. Let me know. I gotta get back into it. I gotta do something with it. I gotta finish some games too. I need to finish like Helltaker and all that, and freaking. I want to finish Shipwreck 64, but that game scares the crap out of me, so I can't guarantee if that game is ever gonna get done. That game scares the crap out of me. Again, I tried it whenever like I wasn't streaming just to see if like anything would happen, but I just get too scared. The recording doesn't last over 15 minutes. I get too scared. I apologize. I can't do it with that game. I want to. It'll take time. But yeah. Games ain't hitting like they used to with me. I don't know what's going on. So it's mostly reaction stuff. I apologize if that makes any of y'all upset.
Whether I'm opening the store, closing the store, or finishing up a sale, I will have it there.
But Evelyn
Good
soon
Lord.
reveals a deeper and tragic reason behind her addiction. Her usage of air freshener got worse after her mother passed away. The grief made her rely on the habit more because the familiar scent
Not the
created
mama.
a sense of comfort for her. Eventually, she opens up about the addiction to her uncle, which marks one of the first times she admits the extent of the problem to a family member. Although the conversation is uncomfortable, it makes her see the situation more clearly. During a visit to a doctor, Evelyn is warned of the dangers of spraying aerosol air freshener constantly into the mouth. These products contain chemicals such as solvents and preservatives that are not meant for ingestion.
Hang on. Whoa, my gosh!
Chemicals such as solvents and preservatives that are not meant.
Hang on a second. In air fresheners, solvents play a fundamental role in ensuring that the fragrances, essential oils, are evenly and durably diffused in the surrounding air. As carriers for essential oils, allowing them to dispense evenly. Among the most common solvents used in air fresheners are water and denatured alcohol. So you're getting drunk off of this thing? Each of these solvents has specific characteristics that influence the quality and persistence of the fragrance in the air. Okay. Important rule of water in air fresheners. This is not... Okay. Don't tell her there's water in it. That does not mean you're getting hydrated spraying that in your mouth. Don't do that. There's apparently alcohol in it too, which dehydrates you. Proves my point. And she's getting drunk off of it. She's doing shots of linen. Don't do that.
Continued
Ugh.
exposure can damage organs, irritate the respiratory system,
No
and
dip.
increase long-term risks such as neurological complications or cancer.
She could get cancer from this and she's still doing this.
Despite hearing those warnings, Evelyn struggles to stop. By the end of her segment, she
No.
acknowledges
I mean, I get... Ugh, that's a thumbnail. Good gosh almighty. But, like, I get it. Like, if my mom died, I would, like, try to find some type of coping mechanism, too. But I'm not doing that. I'm gonna pray to the Lord that my grief goes away, because that's too heavy of a burden. Like, I can't do that. I will not do this dumb stuff right here.
the risks, but
That...
continues using air freshener.
No. Girl, no. No, no, no. What's her name? Hang on, what's her name?
Mechanism that allowed consumption and continued mental health treatments.
Good for her.
Fresh linen.
Yuck.
Evelyn introduces
Evelyn. Her name's Evelyn. I'm genuinely curious now. Hang on one second. Evelyn. My strange addiction. Okay. Searching. Okay. Evelyn was 27 years old. This is My Strange Addiction. Still alive. Yes, Evelyn from My Strange Addiction, who was 27, appears to be alive based on available, albeit limited information. As of 2026, TikTok content from TLC still reference references her case, and she remains a notable figure mentioned in discussions in the show. That's not what I'm looking for. Current status. While there is no recent mainstream personal interviews, discussion on platforms like Reddit or TikTok, as of 2026, indicate her story is still part of the show's Where Are They Now conversations. Note that she is distinct from other famous Evelyns on the internet, such as Evelyn from the internets or Evelyn... What the frick ever? Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Is this her? Is this... What? Nope, this is somebody else. I think this is somebody else. Ate a burger in 2026. Okay. Oh, she doing stuff in Austin. Hey, shout out to Texas. What up? Anyway. This is a completely different person. Nice profile pic, though, honestly. What if I'm trying to get a boost on that. Sorry. This is an amazing profile picture. That is not the same Evelyn, though. I don't think it is. Either way, I hope she's okay, though. Nowadays, I hope she's okay. So where do we leave? Wait a minute. Okay, no. Oh, gracious.
Chlorine comfort.
Chlorine?
The irritation would have forced most people out of the tub within seconds, but for Gloria, this was a comfortable ritual.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Has openly confessed to having an obsession with bleach.
Out of all things, it better just be for, like, house cleaning and doing laundry. It better be for that.
And my addiction is bleach.
That is...
Day without bathing in it.
But what
Bathing in it? Bathing in it? Girl, that's not safe.
The revelation unsettling is the fact
What if that gets in your eyes? You're freaking blind. Don't do that. Legitimately. Ow, I keep hitting myself in my desk.
And the sharp tingling sensation that the substance leaves on her skin. She pours a measured amount of bleach into bath water.
Oh my
and
gosh.
pours herself in without hesitation.
Stop.
The fumes sting her eyes and the water irritates her skin, but for Gloria, these do not deter her.
Every time I take a shower and or a bath, I have to use bleach.
You don't have to. That is unsafe. That is unsafe. That is unsafe. Unsafe. I don't... What? Why? How do you... I mean, I get it. It's a cleaning product. So, maybe if she was cleaning the bathtub and everything, and it got on her, she got a smell of it, whiff of it, whatever the frick... Like, maybe I get that. For, like, relatable to this, that's still reaching too far. But, no. You don't have to.
Enormous amounts, using nearly a gallon each day across her bathing and cleaning rituals, which add up to more than 300 gallons in a year. When she leaves
That's
the house,
ridiculous.
she pours some onto her hands just so she can smell it throughout the day.
Sometimes when I go to the grocery store, I will open up a bottle and walk around smelling it when I'm going.
Oh, you one of those customers. You would piss me off if I saw you in my store. You would piss me off. I would look at her and be like, are you going to pay for that? Are you going to pay for that? I don't know if you'd be pouring it on your hands and everything. Don't do that.
I'll take it and I'll pour some on the top part of my hand so I can be able to smell it, like when I'm out. When you pour bleach on your hand, it just gets like a warm sensation on it, but it never burns.
She describes this
Doesn't burn. What do you mean?
It is comforting and says it makes her feel properly clean in a way nothing else does. But
Oh, my
her
Lord.
history with the substance stretches back years. During pregnancy, her fixation intensified to the point that she would soak tissues with bleach and put it in her mouth, treating it like a pill.
When I was pregnant, I used to take pieces of tissue and dip them in bleach and take them like pills.
She took that when she was pregnant? She took that when she was pregnant. Is she a mom? Where's the kid at? Is the kid okay? I'm not even making jokes about that. That is not okay. Your baby can have a birth deficit, let alone die in the womb. If you consume that, that's not safe whatsoever. Why would you? Why? How do you get addicted to that while you're pregnant? Like, yeah, you get cravings and all. Like, my mom was, what did she tell me? She said whenever she was pregnant with me, she craved burgers, which honestly, I understand why. I love me a good burger, okay? Let me tell you right now. There's a reason why God invented cows, okay? Not just for the dairy part, for the ice cream and, like, the cream in my coffee. Oh, my Lord, it is delicious. However, when time comes, burger's nice. If not that, brisket. If not that, steak, okay? Right? Right? Like, hear me out. Sloppy Joes. Hello? Okay? Like, that's a normal craving, okay? Went on a rant there. I'm getting hungry now. But either way, like, this is not a usual craving. I refuse to believe that she craved that when she was, like... No. No. I don't get this one. No. With that context, I don't get this.
But my nutritionist and doctor, they made me stop doing it.
Yeah, I gotta hiccups. I'm nervous.
Behavior for the safety of her child.
Yes!
The addiction to the chemical never disappeared. One of her close friends eventually persuades her to seek medical help, recognizing that the behavior has moved into serious risk. During the medical visit, professionals explain that bleach is a corrosive chemical that can cause long-term harm through repeated exposure.
It's corrosive.
Does the smell of the bleach ever cause you to cough or make your eyes burn?
It makes my eyes burn.
Okay. And if bleach gets in your eye, of course, it can erode or break down the covering of your eye and cause a lot of problems.
Undiluted or
it can. I didn't know that could happen.
Can lead to chemical burns, respiratory irritation, and internal toxicity. But even after hearing the risks and acknowledging the damage, Gloria continues to use bleach regularly.
I understand your point, but at the same time, I'm still gonna use it. Everybody had a different lifestyle. I had my lifestyle, and I just want to live my life the way I live it and just be through with it.
The habit.
Do you want to pass away? This is not okay. She's like, it's the same people with the coffee enemas. It's like, yeah, went to the doctors, but I'm still gonna do what I do, and you went for help. You went for help. That or somebody told you you need help because they're worried about you. They care about you clearly, and you're just gonna keep going. Did it corrode your mind already? Your brain probably looks like 3-year-old stacks of batteries left in a frickin'... What the haze? My TV glitched out. Stacks of batteries left in a toy for years. Corroded. That's probably what your brain looks like right now because you're not listening.
It is not something
Nothing's
she
getting...
use as temporary, but something she has accepted as permanent.
No!
Level
No!
4.
Oh gosh, it's gonna get worse.
Full of earth.
Huh?
Lisa carefully searches the ground for rocks that look or smell right to her.
She
Once
eats
she
rocks.
brings them inside, she washes them and then breaks them into smaller pieces with a hammer so they're easier to chew and swallow.
How do you that's... crazy. Anyway, how does she still have teeth?
It's the grittiness of it and the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
At 44 years old, Teresa has lived with an...
Again, faceplant into the beach, okay? Faceplant into the beach. The sand won't do that much harm to your teeth. Oh my gosh almighty.
addiction that most people cannot even imagine. For more than 20 years, she has been compulsively eating rocks and pebbles every single day. The quantity she consumes is severe. Teresa admits that she can eat up to 2 pounds of rocks in a single day. She enjoys the...
How does that hit your stomach? That can't feel good. How does your body even how does your body try to digest that?
texture and the loud, satisfying crunch that occurs when she bites down.
Chew on a lollipop! Don't do that!
This is about the size I like it because it's not as hard to swallow. I would normally take a piece like this and normally just put it in my mouth or
Stop. Stop.
On it, or just put the whole piece in my mouth and.
Teresa has broken multiple teeth from biting into hard fragments.
I
and
would have never
has
guessed.
required extensive dental repairs.
Mhm.
She also experiences stomach pain, a sign that the material is causing internal irritation. Despite the pain and the clear damage, she continued to eat rocks because the cravings to her feel a lot stronger than the discomfort. For years, she kept the behavior hidden from most people in her life. She avoided eating at social events where normal food was present because this allowed the addiction to continue unchecked for decades. When she finally sought medical evaluation, doctors...
How are you gonna pass up on not only good but normal food? Take her to a Chick-fil-A, she'll be changed forever. Take her to a Krispy Kreme where the hot donuts are, she'll change forever. Oh my gosh, it's like they melt in your mouth. It's so much better than a freaking rock! Than a rock! Rock. I guarantee you, the only benefit of her doing this is that if she gets in contact with Elmo, she'll be the hitman for Rocco. Okay, don't let Elmo find this woman. That's the only positive thing about this whole thing. Besides that, there's no reason for you to be doing this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do this. How could you just give her some real food? Get her something amazing, okay? Give her a rack of ribs, okay? A rack of ribs. Something that just slides off. Just slides off the bone. Let her chew on the bone, okay? That's normal. Kind of. That's kind of normal because it's related to food, okay? Don't break it off. Just suck on it. Just yummy, okay? Because it was food. Don't eat rocks! No! Don't do that!
The risks in detail.
Okay, you take these, which are your little pieces, okay?
It's in a vitamin bottle.
Swallow them, and you run them through your system. You get them down to an area where they can accumulate. They don't necessarily stay small. They can form concrete. And now they get to be this big, and then they get to be this big.
The physician warns that sharp fragments could tear her digestive tract, creating dangerous intestinal blockages or introduce bacteria and toxic minerals into her system. Tests also show that grit has begun to accumulate inside her stomach, confirming that the damage is becoming more noticeable. Teresa is advised to go for a mental evaluation and begins exploring the emotional triggers.
So, hang on. I'm going to rewind it for a second because I want to understand the doctor real quick.
Area where they can accumulate. And you run them through your system.
Okay.
Get them down to an area where they can accumulate. They don't necessarily stay small. They can form concrete. And now they get to be this big. And then they get to be this big.
The physician
So, okay. I don't know if I'm overthinking this. However, to be entirely honest, if she's saying what I think she's saying, rocks are not fully digestible, but if they, like, accumulate in her system with the digestive juices and all that stuff, it could solidify together and accumulate and literally, like, dry up as concrete in her system. Is that what she's saying? Because that's... I'm sorry, like, my intrusive thoughts are, like, saying that's kind of cool, that the fact that the body can do that, but at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't say that. Because that's not okay to do. That's not okay. But, like, I didn't even know... What? I didn't know the body was... What? I would not expect that to be a thing. What the butt? What? Like, what? What? No. Oh, gosh, no.
Warns that sharp fragments could tear her digestive
That's
tract,
horrible.
her stomach, confirming that the damage is becoming more noticeable. Teresa is advised to go for a mental evaluation and begins exploring the emotional triggers behind her behavior. She recognizes that her cravings get worse during periods of stress or emotional pressure. Eating rocks has become somewhat of a coping mechanism that provides short relief to her, even while causing long-term harm.
I think my children are going to be very happy that I actually came to see the doctor. I do.
She has kids? Oh, gosh.
I'm not sure if it's going to be an overnight process, but I'm going to quit.
At the end
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
segment, Teresa has begun working with a specialist to manage her cravings before the consequences become permanent.
Ew.
Beds to bites.
Huh?
Eating mattresses.
Out the gate, brother. Out the gate. Out the gate. Oh my gosh. Out the gate. Oh my gosh. Did you just wake up and think a midnight snack, you were too lazy to get up and you just started eating your mattress? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? No. No. It may be layered like a tiramisu, but that doesn't mean it's tasting like a tiramisu. Or lasagna. Whatever kind of layered food. No, that's not. No! It looks like cake, but no.
After sex, I would want some.
When Jennifer's story.
What did you say?
I'm addicted to eating mattresses.
Cool.
I just start ripping it as I go. For some reason, after sex, I would want some.
When Jennifer's story aired,
That's very specific. Okay.
she
Wait, no. Ew. 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 That's so unsanitary. Ew. 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 Ew.
had
Ew.
already eaten through more than 8 full mattresses. An extremely young.
Someone call Mattress Firm. Someone call Mattress Firm and tell them to ban this woman off every property. Tell every mattress firm. Every mattress firm. Don't even let her into an errands, okay?
Age. When Jennifer was just 5 years old, she started chewing on the foam seat of her family's car.
Oh my gosh, don't let her near a dealership then. She's not allowed anywhere. Don't let her anywhere. Don't let her anywhere.
And it was like sponge down there. And I just
No.
took it and was like,
Over time, the behavior got much worse,
Stop.
with Jennifer estimating that she consumed
Ah,
roughly a
no.
square foot, sometimes even closer to a square meter of mattress foam every day.
Stop.
So, like, let's say when she get in the shower, tiptoeing in here to get it. The reason why I'm not eating my own mattress is because I ate my mattress already.
She also admits she prefers the
Oh.
foam plain without altering it in any way. The appeal lies entirely in the texture.
Oh, she has standards. She has standards. Okay. So now she's eating her parents' family members' mattresses? How do you go to sleep? Like, after a while, how do you not notice that your bed's like... It's kind of lumpy. How do you not notice that? How do you not? Because that layer's gone, you just got spring now. You just hear... I got no back support. Got metal up in my back. Hello? How do you not notice that?
In the way it feels in her mouth. In a shocking admission, she reveals that sometimes the foam passes through her system in large pieces. Instead of flushing it down or disposing of it, she has at times washed the expelled foam and eaten it again.
All the sponge that I was eating, I was like, it clogged up the toilet, like it's just sitting there. If I was that desperate to get it out, I could take it and wash it, do everything I did to it, and I could use it again if I wanted, if I was that desperate. Ain't that strange?
That is so unsanitary. That is so gross. That is so gross. That is so gross. That is horrible. Don't do that. Ew. Don't do that. I don't even care if you're eating a regular food. Don't do that. That is disgusting. That's so gross.
This reveals just how powerful the compulsion has become. Jennifer is aware
That is horrible.
that the habit could be fatal. She acknowledges that taking large amounts of foam can cause intestinal blockages or internal injury.
The mattress goes down my throat. Sometimes it gets stuck. Like I could choke and I could die.
Even with that knowledge, she continues, explaining that she's
That's
done it
not an
more than
awakening
20
for her?
years without a tragic occurrence. Physically, the addiction is already affecting her. She experiences frequent stomach pain, which becomes more real when she finally agrees to see a doctor. A gastroenterologist explains that swallowing non-digestible foam can create blockages that may require emergency surgery. If left untreated, such an obstruction could lead to internal damage or death. Hearing this, Jennifer decides to experiment with safer coping strategies, including chewing gum or using stress objects to replace the foam.
That's what's up.
At the end of the episode, Jennifer does not make a full recovery. However, she reveals her commitment to curbing her addiction.
That's progression, at least. As long as she's not digging in the toilet anymore, I'm Gucci. That is so much better. Just don't do that anymore. Don't do this in general, but like, if that's gone, we good. We good.
Plates. At first, Bianca would break tiny fragments from pottery pieces around the house
Bianca!
and chew on them, using the hardness of the ceramic to soothe her anxiety.
Huh?
Over time, she began keeping ceramic shards hidden in different parts of the house so
Oh
she
my
would
gosh.
never be too far from a piece when the craving.
Don't let her in a pottery
When
barn.
Bianca was a little girl, she would
Or no,
go
a pottery plate. Whatever, you know what I mean.
to my flower bed and just have the best time eating dirt. So I knew from early on that she had a taste to the earth. But pottery?
She described the sharp crunch of ceramic against her teeth as oddly satisfying. Some days she chewed
A crunch. Just eat some chips, girl. Don't do that. It's the weirdest diet plan I've ever seen. It's your mother? What? Mom? Mom? You were just in the living room. We're watching a documentary of someone getting murder-lated. What are you doing here? Mom? Definitely needs dental help. You dang right about that, Mom! Yeah. Mom? She ate the dishware. Are you gonna ban her? Ban her. Are you gonna ground her? You're not a mod. I don't know why I said that. Is she grounded? She grounded? I know I'm being a tattletale, but I don't care. It's not okay, okay? She ate my favorite dinosaur plate, okay? We got that at Goodwill. Okay? Wait, what? Let's made a couple songs called Bianca's and Beatrice's. They're about crazy gals like this. What? You got auto-modded. It's not even misogyny! No! You're fine! Maybe I got the adoption papers. Adoption papers. Okay. Okay. I'll leave that to you, Mom. Mom, that's a you thing. That's... As long as they're not mine. Am I adopted? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Actually,
ceramic up to 20 times,
I don't want to
even
know.
when it made her gums bleed or left her tongue raw.
It's kind of wearing away.
Your teeth? I would have never guessed. Wow. Autobot is an incompetent piece of digi-crap anyways. I wouldn't say that. It has come in handy a little bit every now and again. Like, sometimes it's, like, not necessary, like it's reaching a bit, but it has helped out a little bit. In my cases, it's helped out a little bit. A little bit. So, I can't really say. It's like a 50-50 thing. It's not horrible, but I get where you're coming from. Reaching very often. I mean, yeah. Yeah. With that, like, with your... I can't speak! With your message, I think it was reaching. But you good, bro.
My teeth right
Or
now.
mom. Excuse me. Sorry. Ma'am.
I
Ma'am.
actually broke a tooth eating way too much pottery.
I wonder why. You stink. You stink. Good gracious, your breath probably smells like a flower bed. What's wrong with you?
Thing Bianca consumed. Her addiction extended to cigarette ashes. If someone smoked near her, or if she found an ashtray, she would scoop the ashes with her fingers and lick them off. Sometimes she would even go as far as storing leftover ash in a container so she could eat it later when no one was around. She knew it was dangerous, but
Gosh.
the cravings overpowered her sense of risk.
There's somebody sitting in front of you. Why are you doing that? You're gonna lose your friends. Unless they're very understanding, but don't do that. Ew!
consultation, a doctor calmly explained that swallowing broken ceramic could lead to life-threatening damage.
Yeah.
Shards could
pretty
pierce the
much.
esophagus, slice through the lining of the stomach,
Uh-huh.
or lodge deep in the intestines without warning.
If Bianca continues at the rate she is, eventually her systems will begin to break down. A bowel obstruction absolutely can occur.
With support and routine...
She's like eating glass shards pretty much. Your body can't digest that. Your body can't digest that. Your body is not made to take in that. No, don't do that.
Cut down from 20 ceramic chewing episodes per day to 5, then to 2. She also stopped eating ash altogether.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Progression. I'm so proud of her. Yay. Oh, yay.
But I know it is possible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Were controlled. The damage that had been done to
Stop.
Bianca's enamel remained.
That's a battle scar right there. But she made progress. I'm so proud of her. That, yay. Oh my gosh, that made me, yay. I'm happy for that. Yay.
CD case cravings.
Huh?
Kaylin's addiction began in early childhood when she first started chewing the limbs of her plastic dolls.
Plastic is something I want and I feel like I need.
She has consumed over 150 pounds of plastic and even chooses it over food.
Oh my God. Someone call Barbie. Run now. Run today. Run now. Someone clip. A clip. What the hey? Huh? Hello? Who made a clip? Made a clip? What's going on? I'll look at it in a second and won't allow me to. Ah! Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta get more clips up on this thing, honestly. I gotta get my VOD saved on here. I don't know how to. Frick. But if you do want to see this, I'm uploading this on YouTube also. Same name and everything. Same, was it profile picture? Gamer Hatter. All caps, no vowels. Gamer Hatter. If you do want to see my stuff, at least.
As she grew older, this expanded beyond toys and began to include household items. First,
Good Lord. Barbie, run!
Plastic spoons, then television remote control.
Oh, don't let Forky see this. Me made the clip. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. I appreciate you. Yay. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, Barbie, run. Oh, she eating. Oh, she eating. Oh, snap. DirecTV's gonna be pissed with her. Pissed. You just have to publish it. Gotta publish it. Okay. Do I have to do that before? Oh, you're talking about the VOD stuff? Ugh. Talk about the VOD stuff? Huh. I should do that. I gotta look more into this. I don't know. Yes, and after. Oh my gosh. How am I a streamer? How am I a streamer? How am I still doing this? I'm not a good streamer, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why it's a hobby. It's not it's a pastime because I'm not good.
CD
Frick.
cases, parts of phone chargers, and even corner fragments of plastic storage containers. What
Oh
makes
my
Kaylin's
gosh.
case so severe is not just the variety of plastic she consumed, but the amount she has ingested. Over 150 pounds of plastic throughout her life. And unlike other cravings that fade with maturity, this one has only grown more intense.
Oh my gosh, that's not what they meant by recycling, girl. What? And some people call me the Clippler. I don't know how to feel about that name. Some of the best and unhinged out of context clips from the channels I roam were made by me. Okay. When you end stream, go to your channel, click on videos, click on edit videos, then publish whatever VODs you want up. Thank you, King. This is why you're a king. Thank God. You're a king because I'm the one that sucks at uploading. Let me make that clear. Seeing your name, I'm making that clear right now. Making that clear right now. Okay? Okay? Everybody chill. Everybody calm down. Yes, sir. King. Okay.
To
Anyway.
Kaylin, not all plastic is the same. She has favorite textures, specific shapes, and even particular manufacturers whose products offer the firmness or density she desires.
She has standards to it.
However, rank highest to her because their
DirecTV,
structure provides the most
Comcast,
satisfying resistance against her teeth.
Freaking A.
The texture of a remote control is one of her favorites.
I'll take a button off, and then I'll kind of like put it on each side of my mouth, and then I swallow it.
You swallow it? Oh, we can't turn up the movie now thanks to you, Kaylin. Good gracious almighty. Oh my gosh. Who are your favorite bands? I like some EDM stuff. Ray Velopi's really good. Tokyo Machine's really good. I like a lot of different stuff, honestly. EDM's really dope. Halvey's really good. For my Christian listeners, Halvey's really good. Forrest Frank's also really good. For the Christian one, that holy playlist kind of thing. That one's really good. Taylor Swift. Nah, I'm not Taylor Swift. I'm not a Swiftie. Technically, that's rubber, not plastic. Still, that's not okay. What? What'd she say? What I say or what she say? I have no idea. No idea, bro. But yeah, I'm into like EDM stuff and all that. I like a little bit of rock. I like a little bit of everything. Vocaloid's a big one with me too. I love Vocaloid. Tetsu's really cool. Ia's really cool. Or Aria from the Planets, whatever. That's fair. Yeah, I'm into a little bit of everything, honestly. A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Addiction, however, did not
Little
emerge
Mermaid.
from nowhere. It is tied to emotional trauma, specifically
The older one, not the newer one.
life. And the act of chewing on plastic began during that time as a way to block out distress.
I started eating little plastic beads that were colorful, and it made me feel happy.
Childhood.
And, like, just not so empty.
Did you hear that crack? That's her tooth. That wasn't the bead. Oh my gosh almighty. Imagine that if that was her tooth. Oh my gosh almighty. That made my vertebrae tweak. Don't do that, bro. Stop.
As she compares the sensation to the rush of waking up on Christmas morning.
I always feel kind of empty sometimes, and it puts a smile on my face, and I feel like when I do get plastic, especially kind of like to eat, I just feel like almost like Christmas time. Like you just got a present, you're just so excited.
But this comfort came with deep physical costs. A medical examination confirms that bits of undigested plastic remain inside her intestines.
Yeah.
Which can easily lead to internal bleeding, infection, and intestinal blockage. Faced with undeniable evidence that
Oh
her addiction
my
has
gosh.
physically altered her body and may already be doing permanent damage, Kaylin agrees to see a therapist. By the end of filming, Kaylin had stopped eating plastic altogether and was undergoing regular medical monitoring for residual damage.
Yes. She fully gave it up. Yes, ma'am.
Level 5.
Oh, hang on one second. Hang on one second. We'll get to that at a different time. We're going to leave that one right there. We're going to do a number 2 in a little bit. There we are. It's been over an hour and a half recording that. Good gracious almighty. Holy smokes, brother. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm going to end this one here. The recording, okay? Recording. Calm down. It's okay. Either way. YouTube. My bunnies and hares, rabbits all around. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one is very interesting. Very interesting. With that being said, the type of interesting that it was is the kind of interesting that will entertain you for watching. However, you should not be that curious to try it at home. Do not do any of the things that were in this video at all. Do not put yourself at risk of anything. I don't care how good it is. Just because something seems fun and enticing doesn't mean you should do it. Don't do this. Don't do any of these things in this video. Period, point blank. There's no negotiating with it at all. Okay? The only thing that we've seen so far is that everything that they have done is a horrible dieting. Because everything so far has, for some reason, been consumable or in the body. Besides the hair pulling one. Besides that, don't do any of this. Don't. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. You look great today, by the way. If nobody told you that so far. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a good time. With that being said, like, subscribe. I love you. Bye-bye.